Good morning. It's Friday the 3rd of April 2026 and today I'm in a place called Hollingworth Lake Country Park. It's in an area called Littleborough, which is within the borough of Rochdale, so I'm only a few miles from the centre of Rochdale. So this is my last day in the South Pennines for this week. I've had 3 nights in Rochdale Premier Inn, done 3 fantastic walks so far. I'm going home today. And the weather is not looking great, although at the moment it's still dry, so fingers crossed. So whilst it is dry, I'm just going to try and get another little walk in before I make my journey home, so fingers crossed. Just northeast of the car park, I walked along the footpath, soon crossing over Hollingworth Brook. Got some lovely views of the hills and the South Pennines ahead of me. It's a bit foggy on top, but views as they are now are still very nice indeed. Wow. The path stayed beside the brook as I continued onwards. It's a bit windy. They did say it was going to be quite windy today, but I can live with that. I'm just praying that the rain stays off for the most part. Reaching the farm, I turned left along the lane, now following the course of Ealee Brook. Well, I have to say, that walk through Hollingworth Lake Country Park was wonderful. Really pretty walk indeed. Anyway, I'm just approaching the main part of Littleborough now. And this is the Rochdale Canal again. Fantastic. So I'm going to be walking along the towpath again for a little stretch. The centre of Littleborough is just over there, but I'm not going into Littleborough itself today. So I'll just carry on walking beside the canal for a while. Right, so I'm leaving the Rochdale Canal now. As I say, it was only a very, very short stretch on the towpath. There's already been a couple of showers, so I don't want to walk too far today because the forecast isn't great. Anyway, I'm going to cross this old bridge here, and I'm going to make my way around the fringes of Brow Hill. So here I am beside Hollingworth Lake. Fantastic. What a lovely spot. So the rest of my walk is literally just a walk around the lake. Walking in an anti-clockwise direction, I began my stroll around Hollingworth Lake. Beyond the rowing and sailing clubs, I turned left at a footpath sign to continue beside the lake along a gentle path. Well, I think Hollingworth Lake is a really lovely spot. I've always wanted to come back here actually. I only drove through the area once some years ago. I think it would have been about 12 years ago. And I remember I'd been spending the day in West Yorkshire and I just took a bit of a detour home. So I remember coming this way on the way home. And I always wanted to come back here. So I'm finally back here today. But yeah, it's lovely. A really nice spot. Just back there, they've got some fish and chip shops and there's a pub called The Beach. So there is actually a beach beside the lake there. So a bit like a seaside resort in a way, but a nice seaside resort. But yeah, a really lovely spot. So I'm so glad I came here today. Some lovely houses just there as well, right beside the lake. Some of them have got balconies where they can sit outside and just gaze over the views. What a fantastic place to live, eh? Ooh, I'm just short enough to get under that. Well, there's a lot of people out and about today, lots of people walking around the lake. I shouldn't be surprised though, it is Good Friday after all. Nice little cafe there called the Pavilion. It's more or less like a halfway point for people walking all the way around the lake. Yeah, lovely. Okay, let's continue on then. And there's the M62 again. as it starts to cross over the Pennines. So it's heading from west to east, heading up towards Windy Hill. The lakeside path eventually emerged onto Rakewood Road, which continued by the lake as I made my way back towards the car park. Oh, the wind's picked up now. Oh, nice and fresh. Well, that's it. I've walked all the way around the lake now, so just near the car park where I've parked my car. There's no rush for me to go home. It's only just before 1 o'clock, so I might go and have a cup of coffee somewhere or half a beer or something. We'll see. But yeah, it's been lovely. I didn't think I was going to get to do this walk today because, as I say, the weather for today was wet. There has been a little bit of rain on and off, but generally I've been very, very lucky. So I'm so glad I've managed to get this walk done today. Okay, well, as I said yesterday in my walk when I did the Pythorn Valley, I'm back here at the end of May, staying in the same Premier Inn again for 3 nights. So I'm looking forward to returning to the South Pennines again very soon.